And what a game we've got for you tomorrow against the Brisbane Heat. It's a final, and with me is our opening bowler, the left-armer, tall, lanky, I don't know what, but Jason Behrendorff, and we've also got the skipper here, Simon Katich. A little bit flustered, old Simon. I tried to give him a kiss, but he wouldn't allow it, so I might be playing with a broken jaw if I get one on there. But anyway, Simon, skipper of the Scorchers for the first time in a final. How are you feeling?
Very proud of the guys and what we've been able to do in the last 6 weeks. We had a slow start to the campaign, but everyone's worked hard. They've kept believing, and thankfully this is a good reward now. But it'd be nice to really finish the job off. We know there's still a lot of hard work to be done. You don't just get to finals for no reason. But saying that, it's an opportunity that we really want to grab with both hands.
Now, Jason, you weren't in the lineup in those first couple of games, but you had your opportunity. You've grasped it with both hands. How have you found it in the T20 competition this year?
It's been quite a tough experience at times. Obviously, the batters are coming at you from the get-go, so it's a very, I suppose you've got to make sure you know your lengths and know your spots every time. But it's been a fantastic experience. Playing in front of 20,000 people almost has been unreal, and that sort of experience you don't get anywhere else. So it's fantastic.
Now, you have had the big assignments. What's it like being bowling with Alfonso Thomas out the other end? Have you learned a lot from him?
Yeah, Fonzo's been great. I suppose his knowledge of the game, and he's played that much 2020 cricket, anything I can get out of him is fantastic. So I chat to him about field placements and what you do in this situation or how you go about it. So he's been fantastic, and I've learned a lot from him. Now,
last year, Kat, we did play in the final against the Sixers. We probably didn't do as well as we like to. What changes have you gone with the boys this particular tournament or this particular game to make sure that we don't do the same as what we did last year?
Look, I think last year was a prime example of they were just better on the day than us. We had a slow start to the game, I think losing 2 wickets in the first over, and we were always playing catch-up after that. But that was just on that given day. It was a great achievement to get there, and everyone was bitterly disappointed not to get the right result, but that's 2020 cricket. I think the approach for us tomorrow will no doubt be to just try and be relaxed like we have been, go out there and enjoy the crowd, try and get on top early and just enjoy the occasion, because if you do get uptight about it, there's no doubt that it can be a very difficult day if you're getting tense and uptight.
Talking about the crowd, both of you can have your opinions on this. How good was the crowd the other day when we were on the back foot? We've got the best crowd in the competition, haven't we?
Without doubt, the other night, I think the crowd got the momentum going our way. Obviously, Shaun Marsh provided it with his hitting, but that crowd reaction during the over of Alex Keaths was phenomenal. So I know all the guys on the bench started to get pumped, and it just got momentum going our way in the game, and it put a lot of pressure on the Stars, and they've got a very experienced team. So inexperience out there in a big game is going to be finding it tough if you're out there fielding with the crowd going berserk like they were.
Actually, on a bowling perspective, because that was on a batting perspective, when we were in a bit of trouble out there, the crowd didn't let up, did they? They were right behind us. Did you find that?
Yeah, they got behind us the whole time. So I found that if they can do that again tomorrow night for the final, that'll be fantastic. Get us going, get us started, and really get the ball rolling for us.
Now, tonight, this is your first grand final as a Scorcher and probably as a West Australian cricketer. Yep. Are you going to sleep?
I hope I can sleep. I need sleep, so I really hope I can get a good sleep, and I'll come down fiery and ready to go tomorrow.
And the experience of you, Kat, as we can see a few grey hairs there on Kat. Sorry, I'll be playing with a broken jaw tomorrow. Do you still feel the nerves in such a big match?
I think all players do, mate, because it's an opportunity to try and win a trophy, and those opportunities don't come around all the time. So there's always going to be a few nerves floating around. It's how you deal with them and cope with them early in the game and try and get them working in your favour. So that's the good thing about being experienced. You have dealt with it before and hopefully handled it before, but it's another day and you've got to try and do it all again.
I'll tell you what, last night around dinner, there wasn't much conversation in my household because I was thinking about the game 2 days prior out. I'm a little bit nervous, but fans, get down, support us out the furnace. You've been great all year. For the last 2 years, actually, you've been absolutely fantastic. We want to bring home the silverware for you, and hopefully we can.